Hello everybody, welcome to our channel NBA Hoops. Today we are back with another amazing video, so if you like our channel please share and subscribe for more videos. So let's dig in. The Denver Nuggets are an American professional basketball team based in Denver. The Nuggets compete in the National Basketball Association, NBA, as a member of the league's Western Conference Northwest Division. The team was founded as the Denver Larks in 1967 as a charter franchise of the American Basketball Association, ABA, but changed their name to Rockets before the first season. 13. The Rockets then changed their name again to the Nuggets in 1974. 14. After the name change, the Nuggets played for the final ABA championship title in 1976, losing to the New York Nets. 1967 to 1969. Franchise background and founding. Prior to the 1948-49 National Basketball League, NBL, season, original Denver Nuggets were founded. Following that season, the NBL merged with the Basketball Association of America, BAA, with the newly unified circuit named the National Basketball Association to reflect the merger. The Denver Nuggets played the 1949-50 season as one of the charter NBA teams before folding. This franchise's records and statistics remain separate from the modern-day Denver Nuggets. Later, in 1967, one of the American Basketball Association, ABA's charter franchises was awarded to a group in Kansas City, Missouri, headed by Southern Californian businessman James Trindle. However, Trindle was unable to find a suitable arena in the Kansas City area. League Commissioner George Mikan suggested moving the team to Denver. After agreeing to name Denver resident and former NBA player Vince Borula as general manager, Trindle moved his team to Denver as the Denver Larks, named after Colorado's state bird. 17. The Trindle group was severely undercapitalized, leading Mikan to order the Larks to post a $100,000 performance bond or lose the franchise. Hours before the deadline, Trindle sold a 2/3 controlling interest to Denver trucking magnate Bill Ringsby for $350,000. Ringsby then renamed the team the Rockets, after his company's long-haul trucks. 1969 to 1976, ABA years playing at the Denver Auditorium Arena. The Rockets had early successes on the court, developing a strong fan base along the way. 19. However, the team had a history of early playoff exits and only once played in the ABA Championship Series. Early, Denver had a solid lineup led by Byron Beck and Larry Jones, then later by Beck and Ralph Simpson. Lonnie Wright of the American Football League's Denver Broncos signed with the Rockets during that first season and became the first player to play professional football and basketball in the same season. Wright played 4 seasons with Denver. 19. Controversial rookie Spencer Haywood joined the team for the 1969-70 season. Haywood was one of the first players to turn pro before graduating from college, and the NBA initially refused to let him play in the league. Haywood averaged nearly 30 points and 19.5 rebounds per game in his only ABA season, being named ABA MVP, ABA Rookie of the Year, as well as the All-Star Game MVP. The team finished 51-33, winning their division, before exiting the playoffs in the second round. Becoming the Denver Nuggets, Ringsby sold the team to San Diego businessmen Frank Goldberg and Bud Fisher in 1972. 17. In 1974, in anticipation of moving into the NBA, and the new McNichols Arena, the franchise held a contest to choose a new team nickname, as Rockets was already in use by the Houston Rockets. The winning choice was Nuggets, in honor of the original Nuggets team in Denver from 1948-50, the last year as a charter member of the NBA. Their new logo was a miner discovering an ABA ball. Goldberg and Fisher in turn sold the team to a local investment group in 1976. 1976 to 1982, early NBA years. The Nuggets and Nets had actually applied to join the NBA in 1975, but were forced to stay in the ABA by a court order. The Nuggets continued their strong play early on in the NBA, as they won division titles in their first 2 seasons in the league, and missed a third by a single game. However, neither of these teams were ultimately successful in the postseason. Similarly to the other new NBA teams, the Nuggets were given many financial issues, including a $2 million entry fee. Red McCombs bought the team in 1978. 1982 to 1989, the Alex English era, anchored by scoring machines Alex English and Kiki Van Deg at the 2 forward spots, and Dan Issel at center. Denver led the league in scoring, with English and Van Deg both averaging above 25 points per game. It was a novel strategy, allowing the Nuggets to top the Midwest Division and qualify for the playoffs during that span. On December 13, 1983, the Nuggets and the visiting Detroit Pistons combined for an NBA record 370 points, with Detroit winning in triple overtime, 186 to 184. At the end of the season, English won the NBA scoring title, becoming the only Nugget to win the award despite the heavily favored offensive play of Doug Moe. In 1984-85, they made it to the Western Conference Finals after being perennial playoff contenders, and they lost in 5 games to the Los Angeles Lakers. 1989-1991, a period of decline. Moe left the team in 1990, and was replaced by Paul Westhead. Westhead also believed in a run-and-gun style of play, and gave the green light for players like Michael Adams and Chris Jackson to light up the scoreboards within seconds of possession. However, Westhead cared even less about defense than Moe. As a result, the Nuggets gave up points so quickly that even their prolific offense could not keep up. 1991-1996. The Dikembe Mutombo era. Dikembe Mutombo was drafted by the Nuggets in 1991. Denver took a positive step in rebuilding by drafting Georgetown University center Dikembe Mutombo in 1991. Mutombo finished runner-up to Larry Johnson for the NBA Rookie of the Year that season. Denver finished 24-58 that year. Denver fired Westhead prior to the 1992-93 season and hired former star player Dan Issel as his successor. The Nuggets had 2 lottery picks that year and drafted University of Notre Dame forward LaFonso Ellis and University of Virginia guard Bryant Stith. Denver improved to 36-46, just missing the playoffs that year. 1996-2003, another period of struggle after finishing the 1996-97 season with the 4th worst record in the league. 21-61, the Nuggets sent Antonio McDyess to the Phoenix Suns, and Dale Ellis returned to Seattle. Denver flirted with history in the 1997-98, by nearly setting the mark for fewest wins in an 82-game season, 11. They tied the then NBA's all-time worst single-season losing streak at 23, only 1 game shy of the overall worst mark of 24 by the Cleveland Cavaliers of the early 1980s. The losing streak was later broken by the Cavaliers in 2011 and the Philadelphia 76ers in 2014 with 26 consecutive losses. Several years later, the Nuggets tied for the worst record in the NBA in 2002-03, also with the Cavaliers. New ownerships. The team's struggles in the late 1990s were due in part to ownership instability. Comsac bought the NHL's Quebec Nordiques in 1995 and moved them to Denver as the Colorado Avalanche. 2012-2013, team concept. On August 10, 2012, Denver was involved in a 4-team trade where they received All-Star Andre Iguodala and sent Aaron Iflalo and Al Harrington to the Orlando Magic. 2013-2015, post-Anthony and pre-Jokic seasons along with Carl being fired, Denver saw a major shake-up in the front office with Executive of the Year Masai Ujiri accepting the general manager position with the Toronto Raptors 56, and Vice President Pete D'Alessandro, who was expected to replace Ujiri, being named general manager of the Sacramento Kings. On June 21, 2013, Tim Connelly was announced as the new general manager. Colors, logos and uniforms. 1967 to 1974, Denver Rockets, ABA. From 1967-68 through 1970-71, the Denver Rockets logos, uniforms and colors were black, orange and white. From 1971-72 through 1973-74, the Rockets wore gold and purple, Columbine blue, uniforms, and their logo featured a cartoonish rocket bouncing a gold and purple basketball, with a purple and white snow-capped mountain in the background. 1974-1981, Maxie the Miner. During the Nuggets' final 2 seasons in the ABA, the team's logo featured a cartoonish miner known as Maxie the Miner, with a large red beard, a pickaxe in one hand and a red and blue basketball in the other hand. When the Nuggets joined the NBA in the 1976-77 season, they retained the pickaxe logo on their jerseys from the ABA days.